this tree or something and take roots. Finally, we are starting. I'm sorry for this delay. I'm kind of responsible for it. I thought I unchecked the option where no one was able to send me invites or chat, and I only unchecked the invites one, so no one was able to chat with me, which in the end caused us some delays, I guess. Well, here it is. This is live. And we are in game number 1 of this best of 7 between Boreal eSports and Dust Gaming, spawning in the top left corner of King Sejong Station is our Boreal player, Mr. EJK. And his opponent, playing for Dust Gaming, spawning in the bottom right corner as our green Zerg. It is Bango! Starting up this clan war a little bit later than we expected. But from what I heard, EJK is pretty confident he can score some wins here. If not all kill, but we'll see what happens as yeah, we're just entering this best of 7 all kill format, and oops, that's not what I intended to do. There we go. Perfect. And we have EJK drop in his first barracks. He doesn't have any gas yet. There it goes. There's definitely an add-on that's going to be added here just by the location of this barracks. You just know it may be... this gas is quite late, so it may still be a reactor opener. That would be cool. That would be cool. Bango go in for the ultra standard hatch first here. Let me just double check real quick if my microphone is acting up again. No, it looks good. Okay. It looks good. So. Oh yes, that's what I wanted to do. I'm sorry guys, I'm a little overwhelmed right now. Newsfeed only. Boreal versus Dust. Alright, so we're back into this. Not yet, so there's not an add-on yet for EJK. It's the usual Reaper opener. Command center planted directly on the low ground here. EJK pretty confident this is going to get scouted, and the SCV will get harassed instantly, which is an excellent news for Bango. Not because he will delay this in any way, shape, or form, but look at this Reaper. It's back home. It's not scouting. It's not killing any drones. It's not messing up with Bango's macro or anything. And yeah, this is really good for the Dust player right now. And oh, he will not be able to plant. That's a nice little piece of micro here by EJK, hugging the Vespine geyser to prevent an extractor from being put down. And Bango will not be able to save this drone, but it's still 45 seconds delay on the Reaper getting to Bango's base, which is definitely an ultra good trade for Bango. Not only that, but he also got a pretty nice scouting of what his opponent was doing. So EJK will not be able to do anything here. Oh my god, I'm shaking. It's so cold here. I just now realized. Ugh. My goodness. Bango, standing at 36 supply at the moment, does not have a third base just yet. He's gone, gasless. Huh. That's interesting. Okay, there goes the two gases. I was wondering. Because you will either get, 4 queens and then get gas. And I was looking for the other queens. I didn't see the production tab. I was wondering where was his money, because oh, will he get the deny? No, and not only he will not get the creep tumor, but he loses the Reaper as well. EJK, huh? So a couple of skirmishes here and there going the way of Bango right now. In this early game, we have EJK running out of his base again with 2 Hellions this time. may be able now to prevent the creep spread. At least these two creep tumors should get denied, and they won't. And they actually won't. He's coming back though, and this hatchery here will not get landed at all. But it's a good start nonetheless for Bango. I mean, yeah, his third base will get a little bit delayed, but he's got two queens on the front line. He's got two active creep tumors that haven't been countered yet. There's a metabolic boost on the way as well. We have a few roaches that's gonna give him a hand setting up this third base in a safe way, because there are now six Hellions rather, for EJK, who is now researching Stimpack, of course, has a third command center, a third orbital command directly in his main, ready to drop down in a third eventually. And he is also adding, well, two gases, but also two barracks. So this is definitely going to be a bio follow-up to all of this. +1/+1 on the way, which is not the case for Bango, but he's not that far behind. He's got one Evo chamber already completed, maybe just lacking the mineral income right now to start those oh so important upgrades. Baning's Nest wasn't even completed yet, and Lair is only halfway done. So yeah, he's invested quite a lot in this pretty early on. He's got the very early Roach Warren to be ultra safe against anything. He's a little bit, and that's a little bit more than delayed. It's late, I guess, against especially because he knew there was an orbital command planted on the low ground. I would have assumed that Bango would have got his third earlier. Anyway, we'll see how much that affects him in the coming minutes, because he's got also 1/1 coming in. And it seems like he's gonna be mixing it up. He's got Glara Constitution researching, as well as +1/+1 for melee and centrifugal hooks. And he's got a Spire on the way. So yeah, he's giving himself a lot of options here, but it's a big investment. So say if EJK goes for a pull here, if this third, I think it got scouted. Yeah, it definitely got scouted. So it's not going to be an all-in. It's not a pull. Bango now knows about this. So, I mean, this Spire looks more likely to be of use than in a situation where it would have been an all-in by EJK. This Spire would not even have produced one Muta, and it's a pretty large investment. So, EJK are slowly leaving the early game skirmishes, and yeah, there you go. EJK should be able to get an eye on this Overlord. Maybe not yet. Overlord will live and see the medevac flying. He should know what's coming, and EJK has, yeah, he had the watchtower. He knows what's coming his way. There's gonna be, it seems, a little bit of aggression. EJK is a bit supply block at the moment, building a bunker, two bunkers next to his third. One courageous Marine is following the drop here. EJK stems in, and let's see what kind of damage he's able to get at this moment. Meanwhile, we have the Mutalisks in the natural of EJK. Stems in some Marines, doesn't get a kill on a Mutalisk, and this drop has been, well, denied, not cleaned up, as EJK should be able to get a few more drone kills here. Still manages to save the Marauder here, which is really the costly part of this drop. Bango getting a fourth. This third is now pretty well set up. He's got mules mining all over the place here. EJK a little bit behind in supply, and I'm not sure. This is not what you would expect. Coming from a Zerg player who expanded, took his third so late. He's got 79 Harvester, so even in army supply, he's ahead. He's ahead everywhere right now. But let's see, what are most of these? Yeah, he's got 62 Zerglings, that's the thing. And he's gonna morph 15 Banelings. And remember, he got centrifugal hooks, so this could hurt a lot. He doesn't have Infestation Pit yet. +2/+2 is on the way. It's almost completed for EJK. That should really help in defending the coming aggression. He's got 2 missile turrets here in the natural to fend off these mutas. And he's also got a Thor, but the engagement is really near. And I don't know if Bango will maybe morph some more mutas. And huh. That's really interesting. I'm just wondering why there are no missile turrets right now. EJK really confident in his defense. Well, of course he's got Thors now, so that will give him a good, a helpful hand in fending off those sneaky little mutas. Bango doing whatever he can here, denying some gas. That's always good, especially when you've got a player going. Well, definitely bio, but with mech support, he's got a few tanks, and he's producing Tors, and he needs those researches facilities going on at all times. Denying some gas is always good, no matter what's the race you're playing against. But Bango, he has one hell of an army here. He doesn't have +3/+3 on the way yet. This hive is not complete. So there will be a timing, and it's a pretty large timing. It's going to end up being a minute and a half of EJK being 3-3 versus 2-2 Bango. +1 Flyer Carapace is being researched right now. Of course, you've invested a lot in these mutas, and well, you don't want to lose them. You want them to be as tanky as possible. 20 more Banelings are being morphed right now. Bango is getting a 5th. He's taking over the map with creep. Some units were stemmed. Let's see, the medevac count is at 8, which is acceptable. Some Mutalisk will get killed. EJK stutter stepping, doing whatever he can. But can you really fight on creep at this point? The whole map is covered in creep. Some Baneling will connect, preemptively splits the Marines, but there are so many Banelings here. What can he do? Seriously. Tanks were on the high ground, pretty well placed, but I mean, even if EJK survives this attack, there are still 16-15 Mutalisks that are soon to be 1-1, and 3-3 is not complete just yet. So EJK survives, but he's down to 112 supply, close to 120 now. In fact, he's missing 1 gas here. Cleared the back door, but look at this. Look at the map vision from Bongo. This is just insane. He sees every angle of this map. And anyway, EJK is definitely not in a situation where he could afford to send out some drops or anything. Oh my goodness, 6 Ultras. 6 Ultras are on the way. Adrenal glands for those crazy bloodthirsty Zerglings. And producing more Banelings. Why the hell not? EJK's out on the map. He's being seen. Denies a little bit of creep. But I mean, what can you do? Seriously, he's in a really tough spot. Bango is maxed out. Bango is maxed out. He's got a nice balance of mutas and Ling Bane. There are a few Hellbats here. Those were really worth it. Mutas were clumped up. Took a few shots off. I think there was a Thor nearby. No, there wasn't. My bad. These were only missile turrets. EJK cleared the creep. Now he's trying to get this planetary fortress up. Be careful. There are 4 Ultras on the front line. 2 more reinforcing in the back. There are a damn hell of a load of Banelings right now. And this planetary... Oh my god, the bio is here though. And this is most likely going to be the first engagement in the game that goes EJK's way. And he's got 3-3 for himself right now. Whereas 3-3 just now finishes for Bango. So this, let's see how well this will bring him back into the game. He's got 5, 6, 7. That's not a lot of barracks. He's still gonna be able to deny this this fifth base. Bango is coming in. He does not have a lot of ground support for those ultras though. He's got, that's 18 banelings in the making, 27 in total. There are some here closer to the natural, but EJK will do the damage. Will prevent this fifth base to from being used any longer. Will deny creep on, well, maybe 1/4 of what his Zerg opponent had. And here comes the banelings. Splitting here will again be the key, and those banelings on move commands are really, really scary, and they're gonna get killed. They're not gonna get quite a lot, but there's no more anti-air here for EJK. Only a handful of Marines, but still, 3/3 Marines against +1 armor mutas that's still pretty good when there's no ground support to help the mutas. So that's gonna be very, very interesting. Bango is just now completed the research of pathogen glands for infestors, reproducing some ultras, reproducing some banelings. The bank is quite low for both players. This is a pretty tense moment because I feel like this one last fight was a bit of a trade for both players. It was pretty even, and the fight before that was definitely going in favor of EJK. Bango is gonna try to attempt a run by, but will fall back. Will fall back, seeing that EJK's army is close by, and it is indeed. And Schnitzel here goes for a cry of the heart to his teammate. Bango! I don't even know if he knows I'm streaming. Anyway, doesn't really matter. So, Bango, I think he's committing a lot to banelings. Like every engagement, and EJK has more and more Hellbats and Marauders, so the damage is, well, lowering every time. Infestors, and Infestor will get scouted. EJK knows about this, so he knows he's got to be wary of those pesky fungal growths. Let's go back to this here. +2 Carapace. I'm surprised that I'm not seeing any Greater Spire being put down by Bango. He's really starting to, well, he has the gas. There's a little skirmish here at the 5th. That will get defended by the Mutalisks pretty well cleaned up, and EJK, well, if Bango decides to engage here, he's got quite the concave. So many banelings, once again, most of them will get destroyed on a Thor, and just like that, I mean, what is left of Bango's army, and what is left of EJK's army? Not quite a lot. It's again, it's a tense moment, but those Mutalisks, I feel, could do the trick here for Bango. They could be the little edge he needs, and it's a damn shame for Bango that they weren't. What, really? Is that really the way it ends? Oh my god, no! Seriously? Oh, that's a damn shame. I really don't think Bango was out of it yet. Oh. Wow, this was tense. This was really, really tense. I feel like maybe having a little bit more infestors for the next engagement, or, I mean, he still managed to, and I don't have the webcam. Where is it? There you go. Okay, so, really, Dust's player, he managed to save the mutas for so long against a composition that's basically made to prevent that from happening. Thor and Marines. Even though there were no Widow Mines by EJK, always, when you reach the 15, 16-minute mark, it's always hard to keep your mutas alive, and you've got to take care of them at all times, especially as the Terran player gets to higher upgrades. I mean, those stores had +2 attack, so they wreck the shit out of mutas. I'm sorry for swearing, but that's really literally what happens. So EJK was lagging. So that was a really nice game. I really honestly don't think that Bango was out of it. But still, GG to both players. And I just want to see real quick if I'm getting the chat to work. Lingbane Roach. Mr. Duke of Dangle, how are you? Xarek, Stainless. Let me go back to this real quick and set up the, if you don't mind, I'm gonna set up the starboard right away, as we speak. Um, there we go. So you guys will see it in game now as well. Good. So while we wait for EJK to restart his computer, he's not back yet. Just gonna get something to drink, I guess. This, and I don't want to talk. Oh my god, no, we have another clan war. I thought this would be the last clan war before Christmas, but it's not. What's this tag? It's Miraculous Gaming? Is it? I think so. So we should have another clan war on Tuesday, December 16th. And thus should end 2014, I guess. Yeah, GG. GG, definitely. So I'm sorry for your ears. Oh, it's not that bad. Okay. Alright. Oh my god, it's already that time. Okay, so I guess I have time to talk about this. So this clan war started at 9 p.m. In fact, it started at 9:15 because we had some communication problems, which were partly caused by my inability to uncheck a box in StarCraft. But still, I may not be able to cast the whole clan war. If I have to leave, what I'll do is I'll leave the stream up because I'll still be around, but I'll have to go take care of my kids. And I will attempt to leave the stream running so you at least can see the games. Worst case scenario. Worst case scenario. So EJK is back. Just running so next player it seems is gonna be Oracle King. Oh. Oh, that's pretty high. What is this, like top 50? 23rd? Holy crap! So this guy is 23rd in North American ladder. So it's gonna be merry-go-round. How does it sound, guys? Is my microphone? I changed the settings again. Just let me know if there's anything weird. I think maybe game sound was a little bit high. Bum, bum. EJK. Oh my god. And it's gonna be TVP. I'm really wondering if Schnitzel is gonna come in this time around. We'll be waiting a bit for him. Oh, there you go. So referee. Okay. And no blind turrets or marines would be made either. What the hell? Okay, so this is what am I? Oracle King. Okay. I don't know if you guys, I don't know if the window is big enough so you can read the lobby chat at the moment, but there was a call. Spoiler alert, no oracles will be made this game. So these guys were having a little bit of a chit chat, so I just let them go and all right. So heading into game number 2, going to be on merry-go-round. Boreal is in the lead, 1-0 against Dust Gaming. On a weird game number 1, I think it could have lasted longer. I think, honestly, I mean, he did lose his 5th expansion, the Zerg player. So that set him a little behind, but I don't know. I always feel like with Infestors you can achieve a lot. Anyway, maybe that's just me. Maybe I missed something too. It is loading for other people. Yes, that's why I wasn't in the game. So, game number 2 is now underway. We are playing on merry-go-round, and spawning in the bottom third of this 3-player map is the Dust Gaming player, Mr. Oracle King. And his opponent, who won game number 1 for Boreal eSports, are Red Terran in the top right corner of merry-go-round. It is EJK. Been a while I've seen this map. It's been a while. It's always fun though. I mean, with Dreampool, I have so many problems. It's incredible how this is destroying my will to even play this game. Like every time I would get a ZVP on what's it called? Cloud Kingdom. I mean, oh my goodness, I just want to leave right off the bat. So really, I can't wait for next season and next map pool especially. How did it not change? I'm pressing it right now, please. Oh. And it doesn't switch back either, whatever I do. Okay, so I'll have to change it manually. I am sorry! There we go, EJK. Oh, Command Center first on the low ground. That's really, really interesting. And Oracle King, he said it. He said I'm going DTs on one base. No, I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon. Oracle King just now sending the probe out on the map to scout. He's not gonna scout in the right position, but neither will EJK, I believe. Nope, doesn't look like it. So these two will see each other and just realize, hey, you're not here. So, well, nope. Ha, awkward. All the way up to the main, and they should cross. Not. There you go. High five. Oops, EJK just now taking control of the SCV. Huh, what's this? Oh, it's straight up Stargate. Oh my god, he's doing it! Oh, really? Well, that is insane. Huh. So, basically, EJK is scouting. Yeah, that's it. That was gonna be my whole point. EJK is scouting. I have no idea if you usually SCV scout in TVP. So there is an expand here. I don't know if EJK is looking for something or if it's just a standard. Oh my god, he saw it. By a pixel, he saw it. EJK is gonna be really, really happy about this, and with these two barracks, he should have enough to fend off the one Oracle to rule them all. One Stalker is in front of the base. There's one bunker here with one Marine in there. And let's see what kind of damage can be achieved with this Oracle. We'll see right away, and we'll live it with Oracle King. We know Marines are in the mineral line, and he has to back out. He needs to go. There aren't enough Marines here. But he hasn't killed a single SCV, and this Oracle right now is useless. Completely useless. Well, that is interesting. EJK will now be able to add in some missile turrets. There you go, one in each mineral line. Two Oracles now are here. We've got 8 Marines for EJK. They all have to attack at the same time. Nice little micro here by Oracle King coming back, and finally manages to kill all 8 of the Marines. How nice! Doesn't lose a single Oracle here. There is another Oracle on the way, and there's a third one that was already on the map. So in the end, I feel like this was not really worth it for Oracle King. I mean, he hasn't killed a single SCV. And he only killed Marines, which are basically costless units at this point for EJK. EJK is preparing for the battering ram coming to his front door, which is in fact 4 Oracles at this moment. He's adding in 3, actually 2. So bringing his total number of bunkers to 3. Revelation was used in the main base on the Marines here, and the buildings here. Yeah, he pretty much sees everything. I just want to see exactly how large the map vision given to him is. So he knows that there's something researching here. Knows there is a total of 3 barracks running right now. And he's trying to come back here. Revelation again. Marines will get picked off here. Oh, that was close. The range on this is amazing. He cast it on the high ground and it... Wow. That was really nice. So 5 oracles now. He hasn't lost a single one of them. Charge is complete, and let's see here. We are going straight to Templar Archives. I mean, he hasn't produced a single unit. One Stalker. I mean, aside from the oracles, of course. And EJK is on 18 Marines at the moment. He's got +1 attack on the way. Stim pack is complete. He could go here. What kind of a push could he do? I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what this is heading into. He's adding in more barracks, getting a 3rd command center. He doesn't know about Oracle King's 3rd yet.
Add-on.
Doesn't have a lot of map vision. Doesn't really know what's happening at all. He hasn't seen anything since that was the initial scout. Maybe EJK would... maybe he would like to just spend a nice little scan here and just get to know what his opponent is exactly up to. Nevertheless, he's moving out on the map. Oracle King knows about this. Of course, he's got the never-ending vision of his army. Knows exactly where the units are. That stuff is amazing. So EJK can't even drop right now. That lasts for 1,000,000 seconds too, eh? So, going to try to get a few probe kills. Mothership core has not been produced. Nope, he skipped the mothership core. I was looking for maybe a planetary nexus situation, but no, not at all. So 30 Marines in total. We've got +1/+1 finishing for the Protoss player. We've got +1 armor being added on by EJK, who's now running on 5 barracks. And he's producing Vikings. I guess that's smart right now. He's got... Well, there's no anti-air whatsoever, aside from this Archon. Whole army has been revealed again. And it's funny because it's now Oracle King's turn to not know about the 3rd base here, which is already started mining by EJK. So he's got Oracle King's got 8 oracles right now, and I'm not exactly sure they're gonna be really all that useful in a straight-up fight. Of course, he's gonna be able to keep... Well, he's got detection thanks to those. He could, yeah, reveal the whole army, then just like that. But now, yeah, what do? You've got 4 Vikings on your ass. Oh my god, this one barely escapes. And Oracle King is in, well, basically full retreat mode. We've got Psystorm being researched. We've got a Zealot just chilling here. In Oracle King's main base, we've got +2/+2 on the way for both players. EJK a little bit late on his upgrades, especially if those are being chrono boosted, which they are. Oracles are separated, they're not with the army. Storm isn't just quite ready yet, and he's gonna snipe 2 of the High Templars, the 3rd as well, before it's able to send out a deadly storm. And that's really something, because there's only 1 storm available right now, and it has been used. There will be... No, there's actually more than that. My bad. So they have... those Templars have almost exactly the amount of energy they need. That's a close call, because if EJK moves in here and there is no storm, it could be game. He would kite those Zealots for forever and ever. And only 1 Archon, even though it's 2/2. So is Oracle King? No, he's not producing any Oracle whatsoever anymore. He sees the Ghost Academy here. Going to focus. Oh, and that's interesting. Now focuses the missile turrets. Of course, he can't afford it. He's got all those. He's got all those oracles. Vikings are now chasing those oracles, which will get sniped. Proxy Python here put down. And there's an engagement in the middle of the map. EJK tried to kite back, was stuck in the Zenlaga Tower for a little while here. Storms were used, but just not... Oh, one last Templar who had enough energy barely managed to land the storm, and it basically changed everything. Look at those units. And EJK lands the Vikings to come fight for him. And this is a full-out trade. Oracle King down to 104 supply. EJK, well, the production rounds are a little bit faster, so he's got 129 now, but these are evening up real quick. There's an EMP ready if need be. EJK could drop the Vikings once again. That's risky, though. It is risky. EMP was cast upon the Zealots here, but this Archon will help a whole bunch. Remember now, when the first fight occurred at the middle here next to the Watchtower, EJK did not have 2-2. He now has it, but yes, this is a difficult situation. It's basically an all-out. I want to see the units lost tab. So Oracle King lost a little bit more here, but I feel that's only because of the oracles. I mean, other than the oracles, in the fighting, the trades have been very, very even for both players. So Oracle King did not know about the third, just now knows about it, and was going to harass this with the Zealots. But EJK saw them, and he's on the hunt right now. Meanwhile, there's a little army here at the bottom of EJK's natural. Not quite gonna engage just yet. He does have the storms, and he's now producing immortals. He's got +3 attack, but how was that so delayed? That's weird. He got +3 armor way before +3 attack. Anyway, he should have it completed before the next engagement. EJK and snipes. Oh my god! Only one of the storms landed. EJK was able to snipe two of the 3 High Templars before the fight started. EMP hits all of the Zealots and both Immortals as well, so they are basically useless right now. And he's on full retreat. These will get sniped very, very quickly and easily. No storms available, and EJK could get the edge here. Definitely. Has a very high number, a very interesting number of ghosts at the moment. No storms available for a few seconds. EMP is sent. Only one High Templar had energy remaining after that, and this is basically game. I mean, I don't see how Oracle King can afford to get back out of this. He's producing units, well, as much as he can, but without storms available, there you go, and GG is called. Without storms available, without a high number of Archons or Colossi to back it out, I don't know. I mean, it's really hard to get out of that situation, but it was an interesting build. An interesting build, nonetheless. I don't know if that can be called cheese, that opener. Whatever happens, EJK dealt with it in a wonderful fashion. And this brings us to 2-0 in favor of Boreal eSports. Hey, I see you're rocking that beard and stash. Yep, there you go. And I shaved it. What rank were they? EJK at the moment, let's see. Oracle King is 23rd NA. And EJK is top 100. He is 63rd. So this is quite high level, I guess you could say. Oh, there aren't a lot of of names I know in the top 16 right now. Anyway. So EJK, well, it seems, yeah, it seems his computer is holding up, and he's not gonna be. He's not gonna have to reset again. Dust Leader is asking for a few seconds here. Huh. So we'll be having a game number 3 in a few minutes, seconds. Only a matter of time. So is EJK on a roll and going to all kill Dust? Is that really possible? I'm going to guess Dust is waiting for their player of choice right now. They really have to turn this around. You don't want to get into a 3-0 situation where your last ace is, I mean, just has to reverse all kill. You don't want to get in that situation. It's stressful and just not a nice spot to be in whatsoever. So while we're having some downtime, I would really, really appreciate if you could share this channel around. If it's your first time here, please follow us. We're our Boreal eSports. Oh, Schnitzel is playing. We are an esports organization based in Quebec with players all around from all around NA. And oh, our B team just won. 4-3. GG, guys. GG. Boreal Academy. So yeah, we're based in Quebec, and we have players from all around North America. Not only in StarCraft, but we've got a great Dota 2 team, which I think 2-0'd Root earlier today in a tournament. We have a big community in Guild Wars. We have League of Legends. We have 2, 3, 4, 5 teams of Counter Strike. So and we are supported by great sponsors: iWeb, Stinky Footboard, and Havoc Technologies, which you can see down here in the corner, right there. So please hit us on Facebook, leave a like. If you like the casting tonight, the Clan War, you can follow me on Twitter at BRLKDM, or just hit my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/KDMLive. I stream every now and then, mostly StarCraft 2. And I'm trying to. So it seems we're gonna hit it best of 9 style, and we'll just YOLO. And if I have to cut the stream, I will. So in the end, it's all we have all the players. Benefit from we'll just benefit from the practice, I guess. So just waiting on the map choice from the next player from Dust, which should be Schnitzel. And he said YOLO. Hasn't played a ranked game this season, but he's of Grandmaster level. So I didn't know. You actually keep your... Huh. He has the Grandmaster logo or box or whatever it's called. I should put my I should put my camera back in the center. This is weirding me out. Just having to check on the far side to watch you guys. Mm-hmm. We still go with it. So I'm sorry, guys. This is really not the way it happens usually. I'm usually not in charge of making the games, and this is the first time with the new team, so need to start getting in touch with the. Okay, so okay, we need to clear this out. It's old season map pool. It's the old map pool. So yeah, I was saying I'm not in charge of taking care of the clan war. Oh my god. So we said old map pool, and Choi is like, well, Ackland Waste is old. I know. It's old map pool technically. Yeah, technically yes. Come on. So yeah, I was saying, it's not that it's hard. It's not that I never did it before. It's just that it's the first time with this group of player. So I had a hard time getting in touch with them and all that stuff. But this is really not a big problem. And overgrowth it is. Alright. So we should get started with game number 3 here in a few seconds. Just give me some time to find that map. Invite everyone. Come on. EJK and Choi and Schnitzel. Like this. Good. So we are set. We are going to play on Overgrowth, another map I haven't seen in some time. And let's see, we are going to be having a Terran versus... It's GM versus Master. And, oh, it's a TVT. How nice! I'm so happy. Oh my god. It's 10:16. If we are lucky, I'm gonna get 2 more games. If not, I may have to stop the stream. I'm really sorry, guys. I've been kind of cut with my pants down with this. I had a lot of stuff to do earlier on, and anyway, the clan war was scheduled for 9. It started a bit late, and now it's not going as fast as expected, I guess I should say. But still, we had some great games. And hopefully this one will be incredible. Well, we have 45 minutes. I even think EJK has to leave after this one. I'm not even sure. So we'll see. We'll just see what happens. And if Schnitzel gives us the honor of joining the game, we will be able to start. Oh, there he is. Alright. EJK is ready, and Troy is... Wait for it! And there we go. Gonna switch it manually when it's done. There we go. And I'm gonna take some time to update this while we are at it. Boreal in the lead, 2-0 against Dust Gaming. Game number 3 is underway. What is happening in the chat, guys? Please. I'm not sure. Anyway, game number 3 is on the way. And we are going to play Overgrowth. Spawning in the top right corner of this now epic, legendary, old map. Playing for Boreal, he is our blue Terran. It is EJK. And his opponent, also a Terran. Giving us a TVT for game number 3 of this clan war. It is Choi from Dust Gaming. It is Grandmaster versus Master at the moment. But we never know. Is it an alternate account? Is it a new player? Is it a cheesy player? Maybe. We have no idea. So we can't expect anything. And we'll just have to see. And Schnitzel is calling it. Schnitzel is calling it Banshee versus Marine Hellion Drop. He called it. So we'll see what happens. I guess he knows Troy better than I know EJK. Makes me realize how little I cast these guys. Every time we have a big, like, an epic event, or even in big leagues like the Thunderdogs, the Top Dog StarCraft 2 League, now completely dead, I never seem to cast these guys a lot, and especially in the Top Dog StarCraft 2 League, because it was Pro League format, I would cast EJK like once, and that's it, and we swapped the players. I mean, it was a nice format, but it did not help me get to know these players better. Anyway, Factory is on the way for EJK. for both players actually. In fact, Barracks producing a Reaper here, which is not the case for Choi. It was not his choice. Oh, snap. This was so bad. Already with one Marine on the field. This is not the best map for Reaper scouting. I don't think there is a lot of room for a Reaper to enter. If Choi would just spread his Marines out, he's gonna have a third one, maybe a fourth one before the Reaper makes it to his base. Should be able to deal with them. Should be able to deal with the Reaper rather quite easily, and he's even moving out here, just checking everything out, making sure there's no weird proxy or scouting SCV stuck there in the middle. Starport is being produced by both players. Choi's Starport is done. And he's not gonna get the Reaper. EJK will get either a free scouting or will just stay outside of his base and allow the Reaper to live a little bit, to live some more. So, okay, so we have the first part of Schnitzel's call. We have the Marine Hellion drop, but there is a Widow Mine as well, and it has not been seen by EJK, I believe. No, he has not seen it. He can't. He cannot have seen it. And there it is now, a medevac on the way. EJK, no, he didn't see that. What did he see? Oh my god, you're a wizard. You are a wizard! Insane. Insane. So it is in fact a drop indeed, a Hellion drop. And it's actually Raven being produced. But it was close. Honestly, Schnitzel, I don't know if you're watching the stream right now, but it was really close. So EJK is not the first player, in fact, to put down the command center. Widowmine, what the hell? Was that the... That was not a Raven, was it? It wasn't. EJK lost a few units, but still dealt with this in a pretty nice fashion. Oh, but Choi is not gone. And Hellions, the Hellions are out on the field, and Choi is still knocking at the door. He doesn't know. I don't think he saw the units come out. And now this base will be under attack. I don't know if he's able to get there in time to cancel. Get the... Oh my goodness. No, he does not, and the command center completes. Meanwhile, here there is an auto turret that was put down to kind of complete the wall, I guess. And Choi right now isn't producing anything. Oh my god, so much damage. There wasn't anything to defend here. Only a handful of Marines. And the surround is finally completed by the SCVs of Choi. Still, EJK manages to get 7 workers killed in that exchange. Which is quite a nice trade. I mean, unit for unit, it's 350 versus... That was 4 Hellions, I guess. I think it was 4. Might have been 5, but still. Even with that, that's 7 SCVs he won't have to be mining right now. You see that it's not even saturated in the main anymore. He's working on the natural saturation right now. And out on the field, these units get cut off. Oh, and now EJK has kind of an edge. He's got the map control, the full map control. Choi will be confined to his base for a little while, especially with his choice of going siege tank. His army will be that much less. Let me get a sip here. That much less. What the hell am I talking about? Will be much less mobile. There you go. Is what I meant. And we've got EJK coming on the left side of the map with an Hellion drop. We're gonna take a look at this. It's gonna have a nice timing, I guess, kind of, with this Blue Flame Alien research. And as I said, EJK has full map control. There is no way Choi can get out on the field at this moment. He's got a nice set of units, but unupgraded Marines. He's got no stim, just started it. At 10 minutes 30, he's in deep trouble. Blue Flame Hellions are now a thing for EJK, and he's out. Oh, he's dropping over this siege tank. Well done, but it's gonna get repaired, or it should. EJK will sacrifice the Hellions, try and get some kills on the SCVs. They're lined up. Oh my goodness, even only one here. Look at the damage, but finally this one last shot from the siege tank gets it. Otherwise, the other shot could have killed 4 or 5 more SCVs. The next shot from the Hellion. So nicely defended in that situation. That was a pretty good timing for EJK. Moving in with the drop at the exact same time Blue Flame Hellion finishes. And now it's Choi moving out on the map. Feels like he's got an army that can take care of EJK. We're just over 100 seconds on Stimpack. It's a minute away at the moment. And EJK is going mech. Behind this, he has literally no production facilities at all. He's got 3 tanks. He's gonna have a PDD, or will it be used for, Nice little PDD here. I had not seen the Vikings here for Choi. Medevac gets sniped. And Choi, at this point, I mean, you've seen the tanks. You just cannot go up this ramp anymore. One lonely Hellion going to scout around, see if Choi has a third base, because EJK doesn't know. He kind of lost the map control with this big push from Choi, coming for eventual aggression on the third, but the units of EJK are already in position, and no damage will be taken there, nor will a push be attempted by Choi. So both players are slowly but surely deciding on their late game composition here. Oh my god, can he get the Raven? No, barely! And even suffers a few shots off on the Marauders. And remember, Siege Tanks deal bonus damage to those armored units, which is the whole army right now for Choi. EJK standing at 110 supply, 112 now. Choi just now closing into 100, just now getting his third command center down. And it's not even gonna land. EJK knows about this. He's been waiting for it. Looking at income, we see EJK standing at 61 harvesters versus 55. But Choi has a better saturation, I guess? Is that why he's higher? Or he had a couple more mules, maybe, mining at this time. So EJK still on the mech unit production. We've got 1 medevac and 1 Viking. But why the medevac except for drops? There's no other reason than getting a drop right now. Unless he's going to go Hellbats. Which could be fun to watch. But remember, this is TVT, so if you guys need to call off for work tomorrow, I totally understand. And we can pause the game at any time for you to give a call to your boss. Look man, I'm watching StarCraft, it's a TVT. And your boss is going to say, well of course, you can take 2 days off for sure. That's how I would like it to work in my world. The same joke applies for any Swarm host game, by the way. So Medevac still coming back here, and this time there are no units anywhere near the first base. Oh my god! And EJK will even grab the Choi's attention to the third and get a whole lot of SCVs killed here. 35 workers killed now in total, which brings Choi back down to 51. And you can see the difference is now starting to be a little bit more important here. 2,400 minerals per minute versus 1.3, 1.4k for Choi. This is a big difference, and it's going to show. And I just want to say right now that EJK is producing 2 Benchies, and I'm going to give credit to Schnitzel. He called it. He did. Cloaking Field is being researched as well. So we're going to have a whole lot of Banshees here, still producing 2 at a time. Let's see now, the upgrades. I haven't seen this. Choi is now switching on a kind of a weird bio tank composition. He's setting up a wall of tanks here in the middle. And he still has a whole lot of bio units with Medivacs here to work with. And now EJK knows about it. And he's taking a 4th right now. Closer to the middle of the map. That's always a tense moment because he's expanding far away from his own 3rd. So, and there's a drop here. Oh my goodness. More damage from EJK, who completely forgot about those units. He's busy controlling something else, I guess. The Hellion will get more. Oh, and it doesn't get killed. It's going to get 1 more SCV. Not even. And it's now 42 workers killed for the man with the Hellion drops. EJK up by 22 supply. Snipes some tanks with the Banshees. Hasn't lost a single one yet. They're cloaked and focusing the tanks. That's really good for EJK. All those Marauders will get obliterated. And it's GG. EJK takes game number 3. With a very straightforward push in the middle of the map, those Banshees were key here. They sniped before the engagement even occurred. EJK was able to snipe at least 3 tanks. And all of this is giving us a 3-0 lead for Boreal eSports right now. Let's see if EJK can keep going. Because I know it's getting late, and we are most likely going to play a best of 9, even if it was scheduled for a best of 3. A best of 3, best of 7. Did I switch the overlay? I didn't. Hey, what's up? 36 viewers. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little TVT. I mean, Choi had his chances, definitely. That push in the middle at the beginning of the game was really strong. He just wasn't able to completely elevate his whole army in the main. Widowmine got a good kill, and then it was just EJK all over the place. Drops in the main. Choi was never able to deal with it, and lost, I think it was 42 SCVs total. Just from Hellion drops, which almost didn't cost anything to him. So it seems our friend EJK has time for another game. And we'll see who is going to be sent out by Dust. Already have our second player ready if we need to swap EJK out, which could cost us a game or not. I wouldn't really mind at this point. Remember, this is pretty friendly clan war in the end. It's not a league or anything. We're just playing with the rules as things go. It was scheduled for a best of 7, and we're changing it to a best of 9 just for the sake of practice. And we get invited this time. How nice. I'm so tired. Oh. I guess you can hear it in my voice and... Oh. I have to talk about it, and then I yawn. Oh my god. So we're gonna have a TVZ, yay! I now, at least, can know what I'm talking about a little bit. So we are in the lobby for game number 4 right now. It's going to be Kirk versus EJK. Kirk, who is a master player, was Grandmaster 3 times. Now standing in mid-master, but hasn't played a whole lot of games, I feel. Yeah, he's got a lot of bonus pool, so if you add it, yeah, that's high master. Not quite top master, but high master, definitely. So, we'll see how that goes. Both players are ready. Stream is ready. Everyone is ready. Are you ready? I'm gonna try to go with my official caster voice to present these players. Boreal in the lead at 3-0, and we are heading in game number 4 of this best of 9. Here we go. Game number 4 is on their way. And spawning in the bottom right corner of Deadwing is our Dust player. It is our Yellow Zerg, Kirk. And his opponent, basically handling this clan war by himself right now, Boreal, as I'm getting a little bit of lag. Did I drop? Huh. So these guys may pause the game. I have no idea what's happening. But it seems we all got lag, so maybe just a little spike here. So let me... Moving on. He spawns in the... That's a fail. He spawns in the top left corner. He's playing for Boreal eSports. He is our Red Terran, Mr. EJK. TVZ. Now remember, Deadwing had a... It was impossible on Deadwing to spawn in horizontal positions, so these players know that their opponent is either vertically opposed to them or cross position, which is kind of the reason why this Overlord is being sent upwards instead of this way to the closest base. Oh, that's interesting. Huh, I missed that. It's been on the way for 30 seconds and I totally missed it. My bad. It's not hatch first. Huh, very interesting. And it's a big map. It's a big enough map for it to be worth it, I feel. And EJK is not even gonna scout. He went for command center first, and he could be in trouble here. This could end up being a pretty fast game if EJK does not scout what needs to be scouted very, very quickly. And he's going to go in the vertical positions first. And Kirk now knows where his opponent is. And yeah, we're gonna have speedlings. But it seems it's going to be speedlings only. I was expecting this to be some kind of a speedling baning all in or something like that. But there is an expand on the way. EJK not even going to go scout in the cross position. He knows he can get caught by Zerglings at this point, and he's most likely not going to see anything. Remember, at this point in time, if a hatch first was done, there would be a queen on the way. There would be a queen on the field. And Kirk is trying to deny scouting as much as possible right now. Of course, you don't really want EJK to know that you're getting such an early speed and that you've started getting more gas again. And let's see, is it going to be for a Baning's Nest or an ultra fast lair? There's no Baning Nest anywhere near, and it's Burrow. What? It is Burrow. Huh. I have never seen that build. I am really wondering what's up right now. Not sure. I guess it can work. Well, you got no detection from EJK, and at this point in the game, you don't expect the Zerg player to have Burrow, so maybe he's betting on, like, I'm gonna run by, I'm gonna go in your main and let you kill some of my lings, burrow the rest to make you think that you've done it. But he's got a good surround. Oh my god, this could be even worse. He's got a great surround on the bunker. Bunker falls, Marines fall, and there's nothing to defend here. EJK most likely will be forced to lift up his command center. He's producing double Hellions, which should help him complete this this defense here. Add-on will get denied exactly at the same time the Hellions pop out. Still, EJK lost a lot of binding time, and Burrow blocks the way of the command center. And now EJK is trying to land, and he realizes, oh my god, do I have a scan available? Luckily for him, he does in 5 seconds. So not gonna be that big of a deal, but Kirk, he is getting a third, and he is also getting a Roach Warren right here. Huh. No lair yet. Banking a little bit of money, but maybe that's what he expects to do. He's got a little... Yeah, there you go. 8 roaches on the way. And I don't know if the scan was used. Oh, that's smart. That's smart, but he completely missed the Zergling. That's quite a shame. He used the he attacked his own Hellion to try and get the splash damage to kill the Ling. And it could have been very effective, but in the end he was able to deny the Zergling with a scan. 3 orbital commands now completed. And yeah, lots of trouble ahead for EJK, who doesn't have a wall, who doesn't have an armory, I think, so he cannot change these to... Nope, cannot change these to Hellbats. And there are a lot of Zerglings, and a total of 8 roaches right now. Kirk is not overcommitting to this, by the way. He's just putting a lot of pressure, and he's got Burrow to heal those roaches. This is really effective right now. He hasn't lost a single unit, and he's killing quite a lot of SCVs. He's, you know, preventing EJK from having free range on... Oh my god, and he's gonna get stuck. Oh, everything leaves the base for EJK, and Kirk is at 86 supply right now. And even more roaches are being added in. +1/+1. Do we have a lair? We don't even have a lair. He's going just straight up with this. 6 Hellions running in, closing into the main, but the wall-in is complete. And And in the end, it's just a very, very slick build that was executed at perfection by Kirk from Does Gaming. Wow, I'm impressed. Even though this game is not over yet, I mean, I gotta say that ultra fast burrow. I'm really wondering if it works every time, or what's the success rate of this build. So did he decide on this build after seeing EJK play for a couple games, or was it just like it's my random go-to build in ZVT and I'm just gonna use it? I'm really wondering, because now EJK is going to start producing some Marauders. He has Stimpack. He has +1/+1. Is now completing an armory. Is trying to take a third, but EJK is still really far behind in supply. There is a missile threat here that's going to help him get this third down, but now, of course, Kirk knows about it. And let's see what he's going to be able to achieve in denying this eventual third, because that's always what you want to do. And Hydra Den just got scanned by EJK. So what do you do at this point if you're the Terran player? You need... that's really a hard answer to get. I guess you could get a lot of L-Bats, but he seems like he's gonna go. Seems like he's gonna go bio. Doesn't have a whole lot of money. Does not have a whole lot of harvesters either. So he's got. We're hitting the 13-minute mark. It's 66 versus 55. 66 still a little bit low for Kirk. I feel like he could have achieved a lot more if he would have had a lair earlier, a lair and Glyra Constitution. Now he's basically like unable to do anything because he doesn't have speed for the last 2 to 3 minutes. And now speed is kicking in. Fourth base is down on the way. It's not gonna get sniped though. EJK just lifts. Goes back in the main. There are Hydras here. Medevac will boost just in time. And now, there you go. Creep spread in. You've got your speedy units out on the field. I don't know if he got the off creep speed for Hydras yet. Where is it? It's right there. Nope, not yet. Just now getting the range. EJK attempts a run by here. But Kirk is almost maxed out already, and you don't have Blue Flame Hellion. You are not completely 2-2 yet. And Kirk is maxed out. He's ready to go. Here he goes, 2-2. Infestation Pit is being added on. Of course, now all that's left for Kirk is to either finish it off or... Oh my god, he's got drops. I missed the drops. He's gonna go for a sick Doom drop in the main. That's gonna be awesome. Wow. It gets scanned! EJK knows about it. He has not seen the Overlords though, so that option is still available for Kirk. Just needs to back out some of the army. He could split. He could just occupy the army here in the front and drop in the back. But he's going for it straight up. JK has a lot of Marauders. He's got 2-2 completed now. And can he really deal with this? Oh my goodness! What the hell? What the hell did I just see? So many Marauders! Z just ripped those roaches apart! And that is definitely not what I expected. I did not expect Kirk to go in there, but once the fight was started, I did not expect EJK to survive this. Wow. Really, really insane. And now EJK has an injured army, doesn't have a whole lot of medevacs, but still, he's moving out on the map. Overlords are here chilling. No drops were made. And now they're at even supply. But can EJK do it again? Fighting on creep with weakened units. Kirk is just moving on forward, and this time it could do it. EJK is going to be in full retreat mode. Moving off creep now. Those medevacs should be able to boost and get away. There you go. Safely going back home. Kirk has an insane production though. He's got Lair almost complete. So 3-3 should get on the way soon. +3 attack will be completed for EJK. And just give me a few seconds here. I need to... Oh my god, it's time for me. Oh my god. I cannot leave this. I don't want to leave this. So many DPS from those Hydras here for Kirk. And this time I think he has the right composition. He has much less roaches. They're just going to tank the ideal amount of damage while the Hydras do the rest in the back. But again, Kirk kind of breaks himself on that ramp. And even though he got all of the medevacs, and EJK is basically pulling SCVs at this point in time in the game, EJK still survives. That's hard to believe. +3 attack is doing wonders right now for EJK. Oh my goodness. I just want to follow real quick. Just sending out a message to... Alright. So, Fred was engaged here, definitely by Kirk. He knows that's something that may have been missing right now for him. Getting a 5th base, and this creep is going to spread at lightning speed. Look at this, already full size, already full range, and it's only going to get worse. I still think it's pretty sad we haven't seen the drops, and Kirk moves in again, and this time, please tell me this time he has enough. There's a planetary here, and Kirk is going to retreat again. EJK is 3-3. The army has been separated. No matter how EJK engages at this point, Kirk has more units. He has the concaves. Definitely, this is going to be really, really hard for EJK, if not already over. 3rd base has been lifted. SCVs have retreated, but at what cost? Roaches defending just the right amount of damage for those Hydras to do a lot of damage, but I mean, medevac count is way more healthy than it has been before. EJK going to back out, try to fight under the planetary, but still, I mean, Kirk, so much production, and still EJK is able to break him. But I mean, what can you do more than that? I mean, you're EJK, you're not able to get over 150 supply. You can't get to that critical point where your units become so effective, it's just not fun anymore for the Zerg. And Kirk is not playing with his food right now, but he's hesitating? He's got Zerglings? What the hell? Are those mistakes? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. EJK working with a healthy amount of production facilities. He's able to produce a lot, and he's not running out of money anytime soon. He put down this 3rd once again. At least he didn't lose it. Setting up a nice little wall here, and these two are stabilizing. I can't believe this. How is the Zerg player not able to finish it off? I mean, of course I'm based. I'm based. I'm rooting kind of for Boreal. I'm trying to be as neutral as possible here, saying that, I mean, this Zerg player should take the game right now. He should have it. It's just not normal. He needs higher tech? What does he need? He needs a couple fungals? Is that what he needs? 6 base just got denied. Tier 3. Vipers. This will help, of course. So, what do you do now? EJK trying to only a couple volleys. He will do the trick. Not quite having an abduct yet. Now he does, and those medevacs will die a horrible death. So it cost a lot more than expected, but still, Kirk loses his 5th base, and EJK is looking like he wants to do the impossible and come back in this game. That's almost silly. That's almost a silly thought. I mean, oh my god. And still, Kirk is coming back with the exact same composition. He does not look like someone who will transition out of it anytime soon. Does he have... I don't think he has Aspire at all. He does not. He does not. Now, the engage occurs. EJK is just moving in there. Blinding Clouds wins the engagement here for Kirk. Definitely prevented EJK from attacking with his units for maybe what, like 1 second? Maybe just a little bit more than 1 second, and that did the trick. And Kirk is taking his first, is making it look like it's definitely an uphill battle for EJK, most definitely. Although the last few fights didn't look like that, Kirk now has the upper hand. He won the last fight. He needs to finish it off right now. And still, he is producing Hydras and Hydras and Hydras. He's going to be up to 8 bases. This is not Legacy of the Void, by the way. This is still Heart of the Swarm. And I just want to see kind of the Harvesters are still high for EJK. So it's not like this 171 supply is that big of an army. Army supply is still in the advantage of the Zerg. Creep spread has been denied a little bit here. Abducts are being sent on the medevacs, but that's not the most useful abducts ever. Yes, it counts, but still, there are so many medevacs here. This army just seems invincible. And Kirk is just not able to finish it off. I mean... oh my god. This hurts. As a Zerg player, this hurts right now. And you're a Zerg player. Just say it in the chat while we're at it. What do you do at this point? What do you do? Do you try to... I feel like a big transition here. Ling Bailing, like you get +1, +2 in the meantime. Like while you're dealing all of this with your army, it's not like he doesn't have the money and gas. So what do? You get +1, +2 maybe, and you transition to full Zergling, Bailing, and Ultralisk at this point. That's the perfect composition. I mean, EJK, for the first time in the game now, EJK is maxed out. So it's all going to be a matter of positioning and engagement. Blinding Cloud, the Vipers are close by but not near. So many Hydras, so... oh. So Blinding Clouds are cast upon the army of EJK, but he disengages. Now, the full engage is underway, and Kirk is remaxing while this army is just ripping his own to shreds. 25 Hydras and 24 Roaches are being produced. EJK, that has to be the most straight up and definitive win in a fight we've seen in this game up until now. 30 minutes. This has been going for 30 minutes. Stutter stepping in Kirk's army, but this is really way too much for EJK. Loses a medevac in the process, but still, he's at 135, 139 supply now. Army supply is 133 for Kirk, who's back to max out. Oh, that's gotta hurt. EJK lost another medevac with full units. And there is still no transition. Kirk is gonna snipe this planetary without any problem. Just gonna lose a few units for it. And SCV is engaged here. That's quite interesting. JK getting the upper hand once again. And I have to say that's because of the medevacs. I mean, it has to be. There's no way a straight up engagement like that for a Terran just goes that well if there's no medevac. So Kirk has creep pretty much everywhere on the map. The only base he doesn't know about is this one, and he's about to find out as this creep tumor finishes. We've got 10 medevacs active for EJK, 131 supply. But the army is bigger now, so yeah, in that last engagement, you guys gotta remember that SCV is engaged, and he lost pretty much all of them. Army supply is now 95 to 93, so it's not as separate as it seems here in the supply, 164 to 134, but it's basically only workers difference. Abducts land on the medevacs, and these units will all get obliterated once again. There you go. And there goes the advantage for EJK, who is still not able to make anything happen. He hasn't scouted the bases numbers 7 and 8, I guess these should be called, for Kirk. Oh, units on move command. That's 3 kills for EJK. Move command. This is real. Oh my goodness. This is a massacre. Stutter stepping. And that was really, really worth it for the Terran player. Kirk running low on minerals at the moment. Alt tab strikes again. I believe you, Kirk. I believe you. There is no way a player of this level move commands into a Terran army. Not at this point in the game. That's really sad. But still, he's maxed out. He's got 129 army supply. EJK's army could be so much bigger than that. So I guess Kirk has to, keep up the pressure here. Denying this base will be of use, but he's gonna lose a few more units once again. Blinding clouds land all over the army, and now EJK is running low on everything. And that was good. It could be game here. It could be game. EJK just needed that base. He lost everything once again. Half of the medevacs, also 61 supply, and GG is called. Kirk wins game number 4 and brings the dust to the board. It is now 3-1. And as much as I dislike saying this, I have to cut the stream. I'm so sorry. Well, unless you guys still want to watch the games, I may or may not be able to cast all of them. That's the only thing. Like, you may hear me leave at any given time. So I'll make you guys choose, I guess. It's could be an easy choice. I'll just keep going. Yeah, let's just keep going. I'll remain active here, as I'll take care of the clan war until the end, of course. But the problem is right now that my girlfriend is gone. She's off to work, and above my head right now are 2 little girls sleeping that I have to keep an eye on. That's just it. So I'm not completely, unable to cast and stream. So let's see here. guys won the stream, eh? Okay. Even if I even if I can't speak or anything, if I have to leave, I'll just put you on the autocaster and I'll just put you on one player's vision or something. So let's see, who's gonna be our next player? We have, well, basically nobody. Really? Okay, so we may see Kwanzaa. I guess they have special communication channels with them. I don't know. I don't know yet. I can multitask StarCraft 2 and those little girls. Let the little girls watch StarCraft. No way. Hey, I'm a father of two now. My little girl has 5 years old. She's going to school tomorrow and she's gonna get her sleep. It's like, it's really weird. And I know it's gonna get even weirder because when she hits like 10, 11, 12, I mean, she already wants to see me play. She already wants to see me play, and sometimes I let her. Sometimes I let her watch, but I I'm the first guy to say that no, violence in gaming is not a thing. Well, it is a thing, but it's not like messing up with my head. It's not because I play Call of Duty for like an hour and a half that I want to kill everybody in a supermarket. But I'm still uncomfortable with my little girl watching this, and she seems cool with it, but I don't know, man. It's some weird shit going on. And yeah, you realize that when you grow older and you get kids. But she does play Final Fantasy though. That's the first grown-up game she played, I guess. She had like those. She played the Nintendo DS at 3 years old. She was good too. Like kids game, like just controlling like a car from the top-down view on a trail, and you can't crash or anything, but it's just fun. She had a lot of fun. Um, let's see. What did we play? We played Merry-Go-Round, Overgrowth. She may want to command an entire army to destroy cities and level countries. Next horrible dictator. Haha, that's a good one. That's a good one. No, I guess that's the responsibility of a parent to know when your kid reaches a certain maturity. It's not about the age. Like I I encounter like kids from my family and cousins, and sometimes they're 10, 12, 14, and I would not give those guys a gun in real life. Definitely not. I would not trust them with my car, or I would not trust them with my computer. Shit. I mean, and yet maybe it's because they're girls. I don't know. I'm just confident that my little girl doesn't pick up like games like Call of Duty. The community would teach him whatever I don't want him to know for now. That's true. That's also true. Multiplayer games. Sexist much? No, it's a thing. It's a thing. Teenage boys and teenage girls. They're not at the same maturity level. You can't deny that. I'm sorry. The steps of war are still available. Okay. I'm gonna start receiving like 25 tweets and 79 emails with Reddit stuff. Kadium, the sexist caster. Multiplayer in bedroom. Yeah, that's something I don't want her to see or hear about right now. She's 5, dude. Come on, man. 5 years old. I hear someone walking. Am I in the game? Guys, I will take advantage of this little downtime. Oh, we have a ZVZ. That's gonna be nice. I'm just gonna go catch a little breather and get something to drink. You missed that part? Which part? Oh, you missed the fact that she was 5. Yeah, she's 5. She is 5 years old and she is going to be a gamer. But Dad, I have to do my homework. Shut up and play one more ladder game. Gonna be the worst parent ever. Dad, I'm sorry. I failed my whatever mathematic class or something. But I got diamond yesterday. Cool. Let's go get ice cream. Oh my god. Okay, guys, we are about to get into Seems like everyone is here. The whole Dust team is in the lobby right now. We lost a couple viewers too. Probably it could even be them, I guess. I can multitask. All right. Boreal Kwanzar versus Dust Kirk is starting in a few seconds. Gonna switch it manually. And here we go. Once again, I'm Cadium. I have no idea how long I'm gonna be able to cast this, but I'm gonna try. Spawning in the bottom right corner, or the bottom right third of Catalina is our Teal Zerg from Boreal. It is Kwanzar! And his opponent from Dust Gaming, he is spawning in the top position here on Catalina, representing the yellow color. Okay, this is a bit too much. From Dust Gaming, it is Kirk, who wraps up quite the achievement by getting rid of EJK in the last game. It was a weird game. I mean, I think if he would have transitioned out of that, you know, Roach Hydra madness, he could have finished the game before. He was at such an advantage. And then EJK almost came back. But Blinding Clouds eventually got rid of him in that last engagement. Okay, so here's what I'll do. I hear walking upstairs. So it's either a burglar. It's either a burglar or my daughter is awake and she's hearing me yelling stuff that she doesn't understand because she doesn't speak English. And I'm gonna go check. I'll put you guys on Kwanzar's view, and I will be back in about a minute or so. If that's cool with you guys. 3-1. The board is okay. Perfect. So if anybody